Hey, hello. Already laughing, we see here, if you're watching. Welcome to Vision Quest. My name is Ashley Apap. This is a podcast where I talk to people that I like about things that they like. And today we have someone very dear to my heart, the truest love of all. I can feel it deep in me loins when I think about you. Jeremy.
That's right. Yeah, star.
Welcome, Jeremy Douche, as I like to call you, because you're a little douchebag. How are you?
Oh, not too shabby. Yeah, not too shabby. Good.
Yeah, you having your brekkie?
It's actually midday, but yeah.
Got that most people like function and have jobs and like wake up before 10 a.m.
Woke up at like 6 today. Wow.
What a brag. What a humble brag. Hi, my name's Jeremy. I woke up at 6 a.m. Leaves.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Hey, you know what? I think I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. from now on. That's what people see when they see things you do. Anyway, if anyone's watching and or listening to this, thank you. If you're coming back, thanks. If you're here for the first time, thanks. Thanks to all. If you want to know a little bit about Jeremy, he and I met in 2007, I'd say.
Was it?
We were like 12.
No, 2006. It was around then.
Eons ago, regardless.
It's been too long.
It's been too long, hun. And we were literal children doing musical theatre classes. We just took to each other like a bloody flame and alcohol.
Good. Like a toe to a sock.
Like a window frame.
Yep. I was actually just about to say that one.
Yeah. That's the thing most people don't know about us is we do speak in telepathy. We do read each other's minds, and that's
the way it is.
Exactly. Now I have a little surprise for you, and for anyone watching this, if you're listening to this on any apps, thank you, but you should also go watch it on the YouTube channel, which is Ashley Crap App. At Ashley Crap App is me on everything. Little self-plug there, but also because if you're going to want to see this. All right, here we go. I'm going to move my microphone. I've got Jeremy's face.
I didn't realize we made a shirt of that. Did we?
When I moved to LA, Jeremy and our friend Marianne made me this top, which has them giving me the finger on it.
That's actually quite nice.
It is. It's nice, different, unusual. It sits at a point like your faces are right on my boobs.
Yeah.
So you're always
kind of like my face is stretched out on it because of that. Because
of the big old biddies.
Big old biddies.
All right, now I'm going to put
big old biddies.
Now I'm going to put a jumper back on because I'm cold.
What's that word when things don't like continuity? You know when like someone will leave like the scenes don't flow.
Yeah, keep talking.
That's right, isn't it?
Keep running your mouth. Yeah, it is. It's continuity.
Talking that shit. It's nice to see you, Red Eminem.
And
where have you been, bitch? Where have you bloody been?
Where the bloody hell have you been? Oh, all right. Pop these bad boys back on, and now we're back in our natural habitat. So, Jeremy, tell us a bit about yourself. Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? Where are you? Where do you see yourself in 15 minutes?
I'm a 24-year-old Sagittarius. I live in Fitzroy, Melbourne. Mm-hmm. Child of the youngest of 5 children.
Mm-hmm. Youngest and biggest disappointment.
That's tea, actually. I work at NAB full-time, unfortunately. No, fine, fortunately. I don't know. What do you want to know? I hate answering that question because I feel so bland answering it.
No, that was a good summary. Why don't we just get into the questions that we ask every guest? Yep. Because you've had a little think ahead, which I very much appreciate.
Do I? Got not much else going on.
Not much else going on. No, in these trying times. All right, here we go. Question number 1. What did you want to be when you grew up, and why do you think that is?
I wrote musical theatre, working in musical theatre as an actor. And now look, actually, the reason that I answered this question the way I did was because from our roots, we grew up, listening to Cats, to Jersey Boys, little worse musicals. I don't know. I just like I think because I grew up with like my brothers all did music and they were in musical theatre in high school, and my dad is in a band. He's in like 3 rock bands as a drummer, and my mum and dad both play guitar. So does my brother, and so I was always heavily around music. And then when it was my turn, I didn't get into musicals. I think I auditioned. No, I auditioned for when my school did Jesus Christ Superstar. I auditioned, and I thought I was going to get in purely because my brothers were like the director's favorite, and I didn't get in. That was good. No, that was good for the mental health, but
good to put you back in your place.
Put me, No, well, that's right. And then I did. What did I do? I did The Wiz. I did Once Upon a Mattress.
Yes, I saw you in.
For that. You saw that, didn't you?
I saw that, and I saw Jekyll and Hyde. Was it? What?
I was in High School Musical and Jekyll and Hyde. High School Musical. You saw High School Musical?
No, I did. I wish I'd seen High School Musical. No, I didn't see High School Musical.
That's so bad.
Only makes me want to see it more.
Yeah. No, I think that was, what was the question? What did I want to be when I grew up?
And why do you think that is? Just, you've already answered that, really, because everyone around you kind of veered in that direction. I love that. Yeah. Love that for you. Makes sense. Checks out. I'm not going to fact check that.
Poetic, if you think about it.
Ooh, baby. All right. And the next question, what's your favorite thing about yourself?
I'd have to say my sense of humor. My giant dick.
Okay, good.
No, my answer is my sense of humor. Is that not good enough to use?
Well, I mean, your sense of humor is kind of
subjective.
Yeah, like I don't think you have one, but that's just.
Are you joking? I have a great sense of humor, actually. I have humor.
Humor. I don't know if you do, but you'd keep telling yourself that.
I will come over there and fucking rip those glasses off your face.
I hope you do. I hope you come over here just so I can squeeze that flat ass.
Well, I don't know what to answer then. But that apparently is you give me answers and they're not good enough. So.
This is over. No.
I think cut the cameras. Dead ass.
If people didn't get that, Jeremy clearly does have a good sense of humor. And it's also one of my favourite things about you.
So it was a joke. I'm just a joke to you, am I?
I think it's pretty fair to say the majority of our relationship is
a joke.
Constant joke. It's very rare that we aren't making fun of each other the whole time.
I said my sense of humor because I think when in like a lot of areas of my life, I think I fall back on my humor to get through it. It's like in serious moments, I'll, throw a little joke out there. You know me, I'm not a very serious person. Yes, I agree. And I appreciate that in you. Because when times are tough, you don't want a wet blanket around. No. You want a funny makaha. Dry it out. Get it out. Go out there, lie in the sun. Squeeze the water out of it and go on. Put it Get out of here. Come back when you're a funny little bitch. And now, question number 3. What is your favorite feeling? And it doesn't have to be emotional. It can be physical or emotional. Just so you know. I said physical. My favorite feeling, probably coming. Probably vomiting. Yeah, that's definitely like my favorite. I said excitement. The feeling of excitement. Mm-hmm. The reason I said that was because I don't know, when you like know something's coming up, like you're going to an event or when you're younger, like it's your birthday or it's Christmas and it's like that excitement, the anticipation of knowing that it's coming, like nothing can ruin that. And you're just always happy about it. Yes. Having something to look forward to. So have you had much to be excited about lately? Well, look, that's been pretty dead. All right. Well, the excitement of getting out of it is probably what I would say to that. See? Always around. Always looking forward. Also, I would like to quickly address, I just realized we spoke about this off camera. If anyone's wondering why I look so shiny, I am potentially allergic to my own spit and or tears and or sweat or my nephew's
spit.
Yeah.
So
Bit concerning. It spits
yeah.
on your face.
I've got like cream for babies on my face because it's the only thing that's hypoallergenic enough not to give me a rash. Anyway, okay, moving on to question 4. Jeremy, what is your happy place?
I would say my happy place is, and it's, I don't know, I feel like people would find this weird, but my happy place is like being in a club with all my friends.
Yeah. I mean, I don't find that weird because I know you very well. Not to brag, anyone that thinks they know him better,
You don't know me.
you don't know shit.
Yeah, that would be my happy place.
That makes sense. And how long do you think it will be until you are allowed to be back in the club? Not because you did anything illegal and are not allowed in, just because we can't go anywhere or do anything.
Probably
What's
like
your estimate?
next year.
Yeah.
It's so weird when you think about it, because the last one I went to was a bushfire fundraiser in January.
Yeah. The last time...
And COVID, it was after Mardi Gras. No, it was in March, sorry. And it was after Mardi Gras, and they were having the fundraiser and people weren't going because of COVID and the restrictions. And they were like, I don't know. But we went, and that was the last thing I went to in March.
Ooh, I think the last time I went out was February, and it was the same thing. And now the place, it was in LA, the place that I would go to is now like closed down because they're like, we can't afford to stay open.
There's so many like stores on Smith Street that are just like, they're all for lease.
Police?
For lease, like for rent.
I was like, they're all police. They've all turned into police.
The whole thing. It's actually called Police Street now.
Smith Street, more like Police Street.
Yep, that was right on the mark there, that joke.
You know that feeling when you make a joke that's so good, that's just so good that you just... I mean, I don't know that feeling. I'm asking if you know that feeling.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, okay, good. Just checking. All right. Next question is, what's your favorite song to cry to?
I wrote, I said Breathe Me. Have you listened to Breathe Me by Sia?
Yes. Not in a long time, but I saw this book, Abby Jacobson's book.
Oh, yeah.
From Broad City. She wrote this on a road trip from, I think, New York to LA. And it was like a 3-week, like she was completely by herself. And she had all these reminders for herself throughout it. So she would stop herself from having breakdowns. And one of them she wrote over and over again was like, do not listen to Breathe Me by Sia. Like, do not.
Like the song they play in like sad parts of TV shows and stuff when people die.
The new What You Say?
Oh, it's like 10 years old. It's a really old song.
Should I listen to it right
no
now?
one really knows Sia's old stuff. No, it's depressing. You can if you want.
I'll listen to it later, and then I'll insert at this point in it a reaction of me listening to it right after I've listened to it, so that it's
Hey guys, I'm editing and I've listened to the song.
Hey guys, I'm editing. I've just listened to the song. If you're wondering why my face is all red and rashy, it's because I've been crying, and as we all know, I'm allergic to my tears.
My cousin. It's my nephew.
My baby cousin nephew. That feel when your baby cousin nephew spits on you and you get a rash? Can't relate. And we cut to Ashley listening to Breathe Me by Sia. Ashley? Please ignore my greasy face. It's hypoallergenic baby balm. I just listened to Breathe Me by Sia per Jeremy's request. Can confirm. Cryable song. Amazing. Back to the podcast. Number 6. Question 6. Who's someone that you admire?
I couldn't answer this question.
Yeah.
I thought about it long and hard and I couldn't answer it.
You are historically hateful, so.
Yeah, I'm someone who doesn't like to admit this stuff.
It doesn't have to be someone you know. It can be like a famous person.
I thought about that, but I don't like admire. I mean, but like not to be like repetitive, but maybe Dua Lipa. I would admire her. She's also my age, which is depressing. But,
yeah. Every time I'm reminded of her age, who else?
25. She turned 25 like 2 days ago.
That makes me so sad. There's so many people that are my age or now younger than me. That makes me.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yep.
Next question is number 7. Okay, what's some weird kid shit you used to do? I mean, I know many weird things you did that I participated in.
I couldn't answer. I couldn't think of anything. Do you have any examples? Can you answer this for me?
Okay, our drama teacher named Ruben, we would just terrorize him. That's a weird thing to do. We had so much fun every week. I looked forward to Tuesdays so much because of YBC, knowing that we would be pissing ourselves laughing. Like there were multiple occasions where I reckon I actually pissed in my pants because we would be laughing and crying so much.
Changed.
Nothing's changed.
Literally.
Still piss my pants every day.
Yeah, I agree. It was very fun. We were probably a bit much, but
We were definitely a bit much. Okay, wait, I have a specific example for something that we did that was very weird. Well, I mean, this is more weird shit that I did than you did, but I would just like tackle you to the ground.
Yeah, I remember that. And you wouldn't let me breathe.
Yeah, that's... and you would just be laughing and be like... I remember one time you, me and Lana, of course, barricaded ourselves in, like, we left one class early and lied to our teacher because it was like singing, dancing and drama classes in like a 3-hour period. And we were like, we have to set up something for our next class. Our teacher said we have to get there early. So we left like 5 minutes early, looked at everyone else in the class in the eyes and were like, don't you fucking rat on us that there's not anything we have to leave early for. And we went into the room where we were doing our drama thing and we got all of these chairs that were stacked really, really high. And we made like a barricade and we just sat in there and hid until our teacher came and then just pushed them all down to try and convince him that there were ghosts. Do you not remember this?
No. What?
Yeah.
All right. I don't remember that. Did I do it?
Yes.
Didn't we get told off for like leaving once or something?
We get told off constantly.
Yeah. Do you remember that when it was the start of a new year and in our first class and they pulled us out and promoted us in the class? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Oh, no, you guys were promoted already and then they pulled me out of the class. Something happened. There was drama.
There was drama and I remember it being positive drama because it meant we got to still be in the same class. And I remember sharing a look and being like,
something about this.
This seems right.
That's tea, actually.
That's
like,
I love that's tea. Neither of us drinking tea. 1 coffee, 1 water. Thanks. I'll have 1 coffee, 1 water. All right. Next and final question for this segment is, Jeremy, do you think aliens are real?
So I wrote confirmed. No, they were confirmed.
Tell me more.
Well, they were confirmed that American government, like confirmed that aliens exist. Do you not remember this? This happened a few months ago. Like they released footage of UFOs flying through the sky and no one cared because of COVID or the Black Lives Matter or something.
I remember reading something about it, but I don't remember the specifics.
Like, I do think they exist. There's no way in hell that they don't exist. Like, something has to be living out there. But yes. So yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with you. I also
agree with you agreeing with me that I agree.
And I agree with you agreeing with me that I agree with you that you agree with me.
Well, actually, no, I don't agree with you agreeing with that I agree that you agree that I agree because I don't think that's right.
Affirmative. Done. You know what? And okay, so that's the end of the questions for now. So, Jeremy, it's your time to shine. Yeah, of course you pass.
Personality.
Oh my God, look at you. You're going to fall asleep? Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, bloody interviews. How much for free?
Suck my Ooh, shimmy. Give us more of that. Give the people... Oh. Bye.
Thank God she's gone.
Oh, I'm back. So fuck you. I just did a little fart, but I spoke at the same time, so no one got to hear it, so I'm sorry about that.
I go.
Jeremy, please take it away. What are we going to be talking about today? Please, I'm so excited.
We are going to be talking about Miss Dua Lipa today.
Dua Peep.
Did you do your research? Did you listen to any of the songs?
I had already listened to all of them, so it wasn't anything.
What you know is what you know. You know, it's not much to know. I know a bit.
You're going to educate me. You're going to teach me new things. Go ahead.
I will educate you. So basically, my obsession with Dua Lipa is a bit weird. One of my friends said to me, it's really weird that you stan Dua Lipa because she hasn't really done much yet. Like, she's done a lot now, but like, she's like been in the industry for like a year, and they were like, it's just so weird that you stan her. But my mic stan.
At what point was this said? What year was this when this was said to you?
Like 3 months ago.
What?
Yeah.
She had done so much.
We were watching music videos of her, and I was like, she did this. I was like spitting facts out, and they were like, why do you know this stuff? And I was like, I don't know. I just do. I don't have too much time on my hands.
Well, also, you've been invested in her career for like years.
Yeah. Well, like, that's what I mean. She's not been in the industry very long, but I followed her every step of the way.
She's been in the industry, though. She just hasn't been a mega multi-million-dollar star.
She's been in the industry for 4 years or 5. Yeah. Ciao. Basically, I discovered Dua Lipa. My obsession started when I used to live at home, because I'm an adult now. I live out of home. I do that kind of thing now. When I was at home, like, I would play computer games, and like when I was waiting for a game to load, I would listen to music on YouTube. And I remember the moment that she came up, her song Hotter Than Hell, which people that know me remember that Hotter Than Hell was my top #1 hit for about 3 years.
Yes.
It still slaps, still go there, but yes. So this song came on my YouTube shuffle, and I was like, who's this queen? And why is she hotter than hell? Hi, I'm Sandra Sully, and we're hotter than hell. So I like got obsessed with this song, and I was like, oh my God. Blah, blah, blah. I realized that she was from the UK. It's always kind of nice discovering not huge artists because of this reason, that you can kind of like see how they progress. And so I think I discovered her my first year of uni or something, and like you went to uni with me. Like, I think that Dua Lipa was like you got me Dua Lipa stuff for my birthday one year. You got me a mug that said Hotter Than Hell.
Yes,
like,
I did. And
literally, that's me.
And you know what? Let's remember, I notoriously drove you to and from uni every day. So I think we just need to put that in there. Give me the credit I deserve, and onwards.
Speaking of, actually, I have the Dua Lipa poster you gave me in my room hanging up. Yep, I hung it up. That's so right. Anyway, fast forward. I've got a little, if I'm looking down, it's because I read a timeline.
Good.
Because I wanted.
Oh my God. I love how much effort you put into this. This is exciting.
So yeah, obsessed with uni, blah, blah, blah. And then I remember, so I think of what I'm talking about as kind of like an analysis, my life as someone who obsesses with her, as an analysis of her stardom.
Mm-hmm. Through your lens.
It's actually quite interesting. It's probably, most people, they don't, but I do for some reason. So like when this Hotter Than Hell era was around, she used to be very Tumblr girly. So she used to like wear flower crowns. She only had like 100,000 followers on Instagram. Like she wasn't big. And like, yeah, it was just very interesting. And then I remember in 2016, I went to the Northcote Social Club with our friend
Bethany Leah Tweedale.
Bethany Tweedale.
Yes.
And we saw her at the Northcote Social Club, and there was, guess how many people were in the room? There was 100 people in the room, and 99 didn't believe in him, but that one did. And that was me. No, but we saw her at the Northcote Social Club, and there was 100 people in the room. That's how many people there were. Like, that's how big she was. She could only, fill in rooms with 100 people. Like, and so like that was like, you think about it now, that's like fucking crazy. Like she went from 100,000. Now she has 51.1 million followers on Instagram.
50?
And that was 4 years. How fucked is that?
Wait, I gotta.
How fucking crazy? How mother trucking crazy is that?
We're getting a real time.
Oh, you can check. I fact checked yesterday. 51.3 or something.
Dua. 51.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was right. I guessed that. 51.3. Crazy is that? That's like almost as much as me. Almost.
I mean, that's how many you deserve, surely, but...
Oh God, yeah. But that's like mind-blowing. Imagine in 4 years getting that many, like that traction.
And before I get too ahead of myself, because I know you'll touch on this, from the little bit of things that I've watched her in, it does seem like most people that would truly change them. But she seems still pretty down to earth. Yeah.
I will touch on that.
Great.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with her is that she's always kind of been very, she's not, like social media wise, she used to be a lot more, they said celebrities always have Twitter is the only social media, I mean, generally Twitter is this only social media that celebrities have. They directly control the account unless they choose not to. That's why Twitter's so popular, because if you tweet to a celebrity, you're literally tweeting to them.
Yeah.
And so Dua Lipa in like her earlier stages, she used to reply to people. Like I tweeted her after that show, I tweeted her and she replied to me. I think she had a missing acrylic nail. And I was like, my favorite part of the show was her nail missing. And then she replied, I got dragged. And I was like, but I love you. And she said, I love you too. And I will always keep that screenshot for the rest of my life, because
what a dream.
It's up in here and it's in here. And so we're getting off track. I get so patriotic, not patriotic, whatever the word is.
Patriotic
Powerful.
For the nation of Dua.
Yeah. Well, I keep changing them because I get sick of staring at the same. Anyway.
Jeremy, I don't know how to tell you this, but your face is not going to change no matter what angle you look at it
me
from.
being comfortable.
Oh, Miss
me. It's Miss Guzzi. And so then her album comes out and New Rules comes out, and everyone knows New Rules. I think the main thing was, I always find videos is what makes things probably get traction. So the song is good, but the video it has like 2.3 billion views on YouTube. It's one of the most viewed videos ever. And like that video, she blew up because of that song. Like that's crazy. And so, that song came out. I think that album that she released, which as someone who stands her, the album, I give it like a 6 out of 10, but it's one of the most highest streamed albums of all time.
Yeah.
Which is like crazy impressive for someone on their first album. What's the first year called? It says like sophomore album. What's the one before sophomore? Freshman. The freshman album. I think that's what they call it. And so then after the album, she kind of had periods where she would like collab with people. So she had One Kiss with Calvin Harris, and she did a song called Electricity with Mark Ronson and Diplo, and those were both really popular songs. So she wasn't releasing, this was like a year or so after her album, so she was still releasing music that was popular, so she was kind of staying on. But during this time, she was being read online because she didn't have stage presence and she couldn't dance. And I'm sure everyone's seen these videos of her doing the weird dances to One Kiss. And
what would you describe them as for people who haven't seen it?
I don't know who her choreographer was, but it was so bad. And this is what I mean when like celebrities being active on Twitter, is that basically after this, she got bullied for this. She basically stopped being on Twitter because of that.
Oh.
And not in like, she didn't admit it or anything. This is my belief. But she kind of just stopped replying to people anyway. And so that went on for about, I don't know, a year or so. And then during this time, she made a festival. I don't know what the festival's called. I didn't look it up, but she had a festival in Europe somewhere, Europe or something. And it like had Miley Cyrus, had Calvin Harris perform. So she's like hustling. She knows how to hustle. And her dad used to be a rock star. So she's got that star quality or whatever people have. And then she releases her song Don't Start Now, which is my favorite song of all time ever. And it should be yours. Stream Don't Start Now. Thank you.
Yes. For good reason.
For good reason. And
it's always the second that I hear, I hear it playing in public and I hear the bit where it starts to go into the chorus where it's like, I like have to stop what I'm doing and be like, I just got to be here now. Got to be here.
You got to start now.
I got to don't.
I remember the first time I heard that song, I got goosebumps and cried.
I believe that.
Yeah. I was at work, so it was embarrassing. But
wait, which work was it though?
NAB.
Yeah, that is embarrassing.
I was like, I'm just closing my eye.
I was going to say if it was when we were at Cotton On, then that's fine. Also, for anyone listening, oh yeah, oh wow. Yeah,
you didn't put maths together, did you?
No, I don't know maths. So that's very clear. For anyone listening, if it sounds like Jeremy and I have interwoven in our lives, it's because it's true. Met doing musical theatre as children, then probably had a year gap where we weren't doing an activity together. Went to uni together. That was the most peaceful, calm time of my life.
My mental health was at its best that year.
My mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, everything was peak. And then just,
downhill from there, Ashley, when you started working with me at Cottenham, hey?
Then we went to,
Yeah.
then it was like was it another year, or did I start working with you at Cottenham pretty much when I finished uni?
No, because we finished together, didn't we?
Yeah, because I delayed my graduation.
Yeah, I think you did actually. Well, I was working at Cottenham the whole time at uni. I think I did. Because you were working.
And then after I finished my classes, I was still at uni doing a play that I wrote called Willie, where you played the titular Willie. So we did that. And then I think right after that finished, I started working at Cottenham. And then up until I moved, pretty much.
You were working there to save money.
Yes. Thank you for clarifying that. Just so everyone knows, she was working there to save money.
Yeah.
But it was a good job. It was a very fun job to have, like, with friends. Anyway, back to Don't Start Now. After that tangent.
So yeah, she released a song, and then, so backtrack what I said before, she was getting made fun of because she couldn't dance. And so then she released this song, and she performed at the European Video Music Awards, EVMA. And she did this performance, and you like look it up on YouTube. It's one of the most iconic performances ever. And she's like, I think it's artistically directed by, I don't know what his name is, but it's like by a fashion photographer or something. So it's like the colors and everything are really like they're orchestrated together. So it looks really nice. And she's got there's this thing, I think this is all literally off of, like, I've heard things, but apparently if you have a lot of dancers with you synchronized, it's called a cheerleader effect or something. So if you can't dance and you have all these people behind you, it looks like it's like you can dance. And so she has all these girls dressed the same and they all dancing. It's my, like, the most iconic performance I've ever seen in my life. And she did this performance, and she basically like reignited her stardom, and like everyone loved her again. Well, they'd always loved her, but
people weren't making fun of her.
Yeah, because she couldn't dance, and that literally, as soon as that video came out, it was out the window, and like everyone like respected her. And then fast forward, I saw her at Mardi Gras, which was iconic.
Yes.
I literally wrote Mardi Gras wig. And so which was what do you mean?
Explain where you were, what year it was.
No, this was in February this year. It's the first week of March.
Wow.
So I saw her. I wasn't
time.
Yeah, this year is effed, but I wasn't going because I've been like 3 years in a row, and I was like, I'm not going this year. It's like so much money. Yeah. And then I remember I was at my boyfriend at the time's house.
R.I.P.
And someone sent me a post on Instagram, and I was like, what's this? And it was like Dua Lipa announced for Mardi Gras, and I was like, I have to go now.
Well, aren't you so glad you did now?
Well, imagine if I didn't go. She's only performed live twice, the album, and it's been out for like 5 months. That's so fucked. And so that was incredible. She's only performed physical once ever, and it was at Mardi Gras, and I've seen it. So that was also amazing. Definitely memories that I'll never forget. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah, that was really good. And then she released the album. And so there was, is this boring?
No. This is not boring. I'm just listening intently. And also because like there's always a lag. I'm trying to make sure I only speak when I know that you're not about to speak.
What's that thing? Speak when spoken to.
Speak when spoken to. Women need to be seen and not heard.
Isn't that children as well?
Women and children, unless you're an ugly woman. Ugly women need to be nothing and be dead. Both of us. Both ugly women.
And so she released this album, and there was not controversy, but there was a bit of drama because
controversy.
It's a bit of controversy when she was releasing her album, because all these restrictions had happened and she had a tour planned, but because of COVID, she didn't want to release it. And this was like, people are still dying and it's really horrible. But I feel like at the start when people are dying, it was the peak of like everything was happening and the whole world was changing. And I remember she went on Instagram Live and she was like, I really don't want to release this album, but like, you know, I'm going to. And she released it and it got received so well by everyone. It got rated really highly, which is so hard. There's a whole thing with people releasing sophomore albums because they usually flop because there's so much pressure. If you do really well in a first album, there's so much pressure with the second because you've got such a high standard to live up to.
Yeah.
But she like knocked it out of the park. She's like set the standard. And so this brings me to now. And so what I've noticed over the past few months, so she currently dates Anwar Hadid, which is Bella and Gigi's brother.
Mm-hmm.
And
the famous Hadids.
yeah. And so like going back to what I said before, she was always like, I don't know her personally, so this is my observations of her. But I've noticed like since she started dating him, she's very I don't know, you just kind of notice you try to notice a shift in like how their persona. So she used to be like this really goofy person. She still is, but like she's very cool now. Very cool. Like her outfits are all like incredible. Like she's always hanging out with really elite celebrities and stuff. And I feel like that's definitely like, I guess because of the stardom, but it's just really interesting to see like as soon as people get really successful, it's like almost like they get thrown into this like A-list celebrity group and then they all hang out with each other.
Yeah, and their like entire friend group changes. That's weird to me. But also I understand it because I can imagine that like you're not, I can imagine people would be like treating you differently.
Like, yeah, and the thing is, it's like people always say like celebrities can't date normal people. Like they have to date each other because celebrities are the only people that understand celebrities.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, you've been dating them before they were a celebrity or something.
Yeah. Or like you literally are like a person that does not give a shit about any of that. And like you live on a farm and you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Which never heard of.
I mean, who lives on farms these days? What's a farm?
That's actually so gross.
What is a farm?
And so my last point, and so you probably saw I did this tweet. And so this whole COVID thing's been happening, and in link to this whole persona change, she's been somewhat of an activist this whole time since she's been really famous. And in the past, she's posted about Black Lives Matter. She's done all this really great stuff. And she's posted about COVID and she's been like, wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. But she did this really like annoying thing recently where it was her birthday a few days ago. And she posted all these photos. Happy birthday to her if you're listening. If you listen to this, I'll cry. And she posted all these photos of her at a birthday party. And like, yes, different countries have different restrictions, but, and I said this in the tweet, if you have 51.3 million people, you have a responsibility to uphold. And in these photos, there was like 20 people. No one's wearing masks.
They're all like hugging. They're like at a taco truck or something.
I'm not putting down your birthday. It's your birthday. But one, people have died from this virus. And like, you're basically like I haven't seen my family or my friends in like half a year. So it's like, all right, well, fuck my drag. Like I said, you have a responsibility, regardless if you want it or not, you have a responsibility you influence so many people, and you by posting this party have just like, I don't know, it just seems like contradictory to being like an activist. It's like, what's the point anymore?
Yeah. And especially like the young people that follow her that might be like, oh, well, she's doing it. So
yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was a bit like disappointing, but I mean, what are you going to do? Celebrities, honestly, like once you have a certain amount of money, law doesn't matter to you. Like,
which it should. We're not saying it shouldn't.
But like, I read a fact that like Jeff Bezos, the Amazon CEO, he when he was like renovating one of his houses, he paid $16,000 in parking fines because he parked his trucks in these spots. And also he just hit $200 billion as his net worth.
That's fucked.
Like, hey, why do you need that? Bring it over here. I want some.
Bring some, yeah, give some to us. Or, just like give it to the people who can't afford to even like go to the doctor.
I'm sure to solve world hunger, all you need is like $500 million or something. Like that's nothing to him.
And you know what?
I'm glad you said that. That's a good point.
You know what?
And so
to any billionaires out there listening, because I know you are. We know you are.
Hi, over here. How you going, billionaire? Listen to me.
Hey.
Share it. No,
I know you are, but what am I? A poor bitch. Give me some money.
Money must be funny in a billionaire's world.
Ooh, I love that. Love that rendition.
I just want to finish this Dua Lipa spiel by saying she just released an album today.
What?
called Club Future Nostalgia. Yeah, she was another one, and it's Club Future Nostalgia, and it's a remix of her album, but it's for clubs, and it's really good. So everyone should listen to her stream Future Nostalgia Club. And yeah, that's about it. Any questions? Any questions?
I do have some
Any?
questions.
Yes.
Do you think, because I watched the episode of Hot Ones that she was on.
I haven't watched that, but yeah.
Oh.
Apparently she's bland on that episode.
She's not, I don't think she was bland. I think she was just, she seemed like normal. She didn't seem like she was being like,
I do want to preface, she's very down to earth, and I feel like I made it sound like she's turned into a. She hasn't. She's really nice.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask if you think, based on when that came out, probably a month ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. Because I remember I messaged you right after I watched it, being like, "Oh my god, she's so cool." And she touches on what you said about her outfits. She touches on like fashion and and she does seem very down to earth. So I'm hoping.
I mean, this whole thing, like, I can say all this stuff, but I've never met her. So, like, this is what I think of it. And, like, that could mean I could be completely wrong. So that's I don't know. You know what I mean?
That's the tea from afar.
That's the tea from the tree.
Oh,
God, I'm good.
And on that note, no need to do this ever again because he just clocked it.
I kind of smashes out of the park, didn't I?
Yeah.
You weren't expecting that whole thing, were you?
I mean, I expected you to know all of that, but I love that you had notes. I loved, you know.
I've got nothing else to do.
Yes. Ain't that the truth? This is one thing that I've done during this time. I put a face on this fake plant.
Did you make the lips as well?
Yeah. I did this.
Is it taped to it? Why don't you just glue it on?
I did. I blue tacked the eyes on it and they kept falling off.
You actually are a jerk of yourself.
No one's saying otherwise. Also, wait, I feel like you'll like this sticker that I have.
I just inhaled ice.
Just so everyone knows, we don't condone doing ice. Don't listen to Jeremy.
Oh, I do.
Look at this bad bitch.
Did you get that from America? It's very American.
No, I think the person who made it's from America, but I ordered it online, so I don't know. But I thought you'd appreciate that.
Oh, I do appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Well, I do appreciate you, so thank you very much, my sweet angel. Love you, miss you. Can't wait to...
Bonjour. Or as the Arabic would say, hey.
Hey.
Hey going, hi. I'm actually Arabic. I don't know. I feel like this is very dangerous waters to be joking about. I would say, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I'm Arabic. I think that is in the realm of possibilities for an Arabic English speaking person to say.
Right.
Hi. Hey, what's up? I'm Arabic. Okay, well, that's all for now. I hope anyone watching and or listening to this has enjoyed this time. I thoroughly have. Jeremy, where can the people find you?
People of Earth, people of Melbourne, the people of Australia. Who are we? We are one, we are many, and from all the lands of Earth we come. You can find me on Instagram, Jazza7up. And that's the only one I'll give out because I don't want anyone else to follow the others. I like one. Follow my Facebook.
Find me on Facebook. Hey, befriend me on LinkedIn. Let's become business partners.
My Neopets is, yeah.
Anyway, I love Neopets. I would consider getting back into Neopets, but that's another
You know, that's the third time that it's been brought up this week.
Maybe that's a sign. Maybe it's time to get yourself a Neopet.
Maybe.
Do you think there's a separate website called Neo-Nazi Pets for neo-Nazis? I hope there's not.
No, but anything's possible in this cruel, horrible world, isn't there?
I know. And with the dark web. Imagine if the dark web, oh my God, imagine if the dark web was just normal websites, but dark versions of them, like Neopets, Neo-Nazi Pets, Habbo Hotel. What's a bad version of Habbo Hotel?
I feel like the word Habbo sounds a bit racist.
Yeah. maybe Habbo Hotel itself should just be on the dark web.
Yeah. Maybe we are the dark web. And on that note, what's this note everyone keeps talking about?
What note? And then you and me both just go like, on the same note, and then it ends.
Oh, this note. Found it. It's on this note. Nice.
Get the fuck out. All right.
Nice.
I love you. Miss you. Everyone listening and or watching, thank you so much. Once again, if you want to follow me on anything, my on Instagram, YouTube, I think, and Twitter is at Ashley Crap App. It's a pun because I love to poop and I love to talk about it. All right.
Wait, are you recording? It doesn't say. Oh, it does. Okay.
I'm going to stop recording it very soon. Anyway.
Bye. Goodbye, Miss American Pie.
Hold up. There's more. Oh, no. It's I know we've had some fun. Something's just begun.
Just gone, but
we're through. Brand new. Goodbye, goodbye,
goodbye, good friends, goodbye. Because now it's time to go.
But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
See you very soon, I know. Very soon, I know.
And then it goes up a key, and then it's goodbye, 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 goodbye.
And then what that line is like, now it's time to go.
And then it's the bear, the moon, and the big blue house.
We'll be waiting for you to come and go. Come
and play. Come and play. I'm rolling some dice. I'm rolling dice because we're going to play a board game. So come and
ranking.
No, that's right. I didn't say that. You did.
I did say that.
I'm just rolling some dice. All right.
Bye.
Bye now.